Have you ever wondered if it's actually possible to earn big money without crossing any moral lines? In a world where shortcuts look tempting and fast cash is often linked with shady work, most people feel stuck. They want success, but they also want peace of mind, something money alone can't buy. But what if I told you there are jobs? Not just normal jobs, but polyworking roles that allow you to earn multiple streams of income at the same time. And these jobs are so clean, so pure, so impactful that if God himself looked at them, he'd simply nod and say, approved. And today we're exploring the top 3 polyworking jobs that build wealth without a single compromise on character. Jobs that don't just fill your pocket, they fill your heart, and maybe even your afterlife report card. This isn't just another career list. This is about purpose. This is about earning with honor. And this is about discovering the kind of work that makes you feel like you're walking on the right side of destiny. Let's begin. Job number 1, the educator who teaches beyond classrooms. Look around. The world is drowning in content but starving for guidance. Everywhere you look, people are confused, lost, overwhelmed, stressed. And this is exactly where the modern educator steps in, not the old school teacher locked inside a classroom, but the 21st century polyworking educator who earns from multiple streams by teaching what they know across different platforms. You don't need a PhD. You don't need a degree from a fancy university. You only need skill, clarity, and the ability to help others. How they earn, polyworking style. An educator today can earn from online courses, YouTube educational channels, workshops and webinars, ebooks, coaching, skill-based micro classes, paid newsletter or membership groups, one person. Multiple incomes, global reach. Why God would approve. Because every time you teach someone something valuable, you are passing forward knowledge, one of the greatest gifts given to humans. You're not manipulating, you're not deceiving, you're not selling illusions. You are helping someone grow. Maybe you teach communication, maybe fitness, maybe self-development, maybe Quranic Arabic, maybe financial literacy. Whatever it is, you're lifting people out of confusion and into clarity. And when you help someone stand a little straighter in their life, you automatically rise with them. Suspense element. But here's where it gets interesting. There are educators right now, people whose faces you've never seen, who are earning more than full-time doctors and engineers, and they don't even appear on camera. They use text-to-speech. They use slides. They use animation. Their voice or face isn't even required. And yet, their impact is worldwide. Some of these faceless educators earn quietly, no flash, no showing off, just pure, honest work. The kind of work that stacks blessings instead of stress. Job number 2, the digital craftsman, the creator who builds quietly. Imagine a person who sits at home. No crowds, no noise, no risky investments, no shady deals. Just them, their creativity, and a laptop. This person creates digital assets simple, clean, ethical, and extremely profitable. We call them digital craftsmen, people who create things once and get paid for them over and over. And the beauty? They can work in multiple categories at once. What they create: logos, thumbnails, digital templates, video editing projects, music loops, presentation decks, website themes, short animated clips, social media packs, print-on-demand designs, book covers, podcast intros. Each one is a single product. But in the digital world, a single product can be sold thousands of times. Why God would approve? Because digital craftsmanship is clean work. There's no harm in it. There's no dishonesty. You're not selling lies. You're not manipulating emotions. You're building something useful. You're adding beauty, clarity, and design to the world. You're helping small businesses, entrepreneurs, students, and creators grow. You're making their work better. You're giving them tools to succeed. And when people succeed because of what you built, you become part of their story, a silent contributor to their progress. Suspense element. Here's the twist. Some digital craftsmen earn silently while they sleep. Their work sells on autopilot on platforms like Fiverr, Etsy, Gumroad, Upwork, and creative stores. Someone in Canada buys your logo. Someone in Dubai buys your thumbnails. Someone in Singapore buys your digital planner. Someone in Germany buys your typography set. You might be eating dinner. You might be in the gym. You might be praying. You might be fast asleep. And your income continues to flow. It feels almost unreal, but this is the power of creating digital assets. Work once, earn forever. The kind of earning that doesn't take from others, but adds value to their life. Job number 3, the ethical storyteller, the narrator of truth. This is the most underrated polyworking job in the world, and also the most spiritually powerful. The ethical storyteller is the person who tells stories that inspire, that warn, that uplift, that guide. You've seen them. You've heard them. You've probably watched their videos without even knowing who they are. They create documentary-style videos, crime awareness content, motivational stories, real-life lessons, faith-based reminders, biography-style narrations, educational storytelling, historical breakdowns, character study videos, and they earn through multiple channels: YouTube, long-form content, short videos, podcast storytelling, script writing, voiceover services, affiliate links, digital guides, earning from multiple platforms at once. They don't just entertain, they enlighten. Why God would approve? Because their work touches hearts. It spreads awareness. It protects people from danger. It warns against mistakes. It shares wisdom. It tells the truth. And truth is always a form of light. Storytelling may seem simple, but stories have changed civilizations. Stories shift belief systems. Stories rebuild broken people. A storyteller who uses their voice for good is indirectly doing a form of sadaqah jariyah, a continuous charity that never ends. Suspense element. Behind the most gripping crime documentaries, behind the most compelling mystery narrations, behind the most powerful motivational stories, there is often just one person sitting quietly in a room crafting words that millions of people will hear. One mind, one voice, one vision, changing thousands of lives. That is real power, not the flashy kind, the honest kind. So now you know. 3 polyworking jobs that don't just pay well, they purify your income. They align your work with your conscience. They let you stack multiple income streams without crossing any moral lines. You can teach, you can create, you can tell stories. Each one is powerful. Each one is profitable. Each one brings peace. And the best part, you don't need permission. You don't need approval from society. You don't need to chase shady shortcuts. You just need consistency, skill, and a little bit of courage. Because when you earn in a way that honors your values, your wealth multiplies not only in your bank account, but in your heart, your life, and maybe even beyond this world. If you're ready to start a journey where your income grows along with your integrity, pick one of these paths. Start small, grow slowly, and watch how God opens doors you never imagined. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.